When we talk about how to be happy without anyone, especially as an older person with no friends, it might sound harsh or lonely at first. Society constantly suggests that happiness always depends on company, companionship, or a wide social circle. But life does not end when the room gets quieter. There is strength in learning how to be enough for yourself. And this guide is not about pretending loneliness doesn't exist. It is about discovering peace, joy, and meaning from within, even when you walk this path on your own. So let us explore, step by step, how to be happy without anyone as you grow older. You might find that solitude, instead of being a burden, becomes a gift you finally have time to open. Before anything else, acknowledge your reality gently. You are here not because you failed at relationships or because something is wrong with you, but because life has seasons. People move, careers shift, health changes, families grow busy, and friends sometimes fade like distant memories. Some have been through loss, separation, or a lifetime of independence. Whatever led to this moment, you are here now, and there is power in choosing to make this phase meaningful. Being happy without anyone doesn't mean becoming hard or cold. It means becoming whole from the inside out. To begin the journey of being happy without anyone as an older person, the first essential step is learning to embrace solitude. Many confuse solitude with loneliness, but they are two different experiences. Loneliness hurts because it tells us we lack something. Solitude heals because it reminds us we already have ourselves. When you start reframing solitude as space instead of emptiness, quiet becomes a friend rather than a threat. This mindset is not built overnight, but each day offers a chance to see your alone time as fertile ground, not barren land. Start by recognizing your own value. You are a lifetime of memories, experiences, stories, and lessons. Solitude lets you hear your own thoughts again and reconnect with parts of yourself that might have been buried beneath decades of noise. You can practice small mental shifts like focusing on gratitude for peace and freedom, or reminding yourself that self-acceptance is not selfish, it's survival. Instead of thinking nobody needs me, gently shift toward thoughts like I have myself, and I am enough. A simple morning reflection or quiet evening pause can help you practice this mindset. You do not need perfection, you only need presence. This journey begins with accepting that solitude does not diminish you. It invites you to expand inside. Continuing this guide on being happy without needing anyone, once solitude begins to feel less threatening and more like a companion, structure becomes your next foundation. Humans find comfort in rhythm, and older adults especially benefit from routines because they stabilize mood, give purpose, and provide a sense of movement through time. When life slows down, days can blend into each other if there is no rhythm. A routine is not a cage, it is a scaffold that supports you. Start the day with purpose, even if the purpose is simple. A stretch, a glass of warm water, sunlight through the window, a journal note, or a walk in the garden. Morning habits set the tone, calm, steady, and dignified. Tell yourself that each day is a new chapter. Create rituals that comfort you, like brewing tea slowly, playing gentle music, or watering a plant you care for. Routines do not need to be loud or dramatic to be meaningful. What matters is consistency. When you close the evening, end with practices that bring softness. A little meditation, a moment of gratitude, gentle breathing, or reading. Structure will hold you when no one else does, and it reminds you that your life is still unfolding, not merely passing. Next, as we continue understanding how to be happy without anyone as an older person, we must talk about caring for the body and mind. Loneliness often grows when our physical or mental state declines, and caring for yourself is a direct path to emotional peace. Movement matters, no need for strenuous workouts. Gentle walks, stretches, slow exercises, or Tai Chi can awaken energy and give you a sense of control over your body. When your body feels alive, your mind follows. Mental nourishment is equally vital. Solitude becomes rich when your mind stays active. Reading, puzzles, learning something new, or practicing languages or logic games helps keep your brain strong. Treat your mind like a garden. Feed it knowledge, curiosity, and wonder. Sleep well and eat foods that support your mood and energy, not fancy or complicated, just nourishing. When you treat your body with care and your mind with curiosity, you reduce anxiety and loneliness naturally. You create inner stability, so happiness becomes rooted instead of fragile. While exploring how to be happy without anyone, especially later in life, one of the most fulfilling parts is rediscovering personal interests. When you no longer revolve around others' needs or expectations, you finally have time to build a life shaped by your passions. Ask yourself what has always intrigued you. Maybe you once dreamed of drawing, gardening, learning music, writing stories, cooking creative recipes, or exploring nature. Maybe you always wanted to take photos, learn history, study stars, or grow herbs by the window. Hobbies are not childish. They are emotional nutrition. They give life flavor. Instead of thinking I am too old to start, remember that curiosity never ages. Each time you try a new hobby or deepen an old one, you expand your inner world. Solitude becomes a stage where creativity and curiosity dance freely without judgment. You are not filling time, you are enriching life. Even on days when energy is low, gentle hobbies like organizing memories, listening to inspiring voices, or practicing gratitude can bring warmth. With every interest you cultivate, you reinforce the truth behind our theme. You can be happy without anyone, because joy can grow from within, through your own hands, your own mind, and your own curiosity. At this point in our journey, we have embraced solitude, built supportive routines, cared for body and mind, and awakened hobbies that keep life meaningful. These first steps strengthen your emotional foundation, preparing you for deeper fulfillment in the chapters ahead. You are shaping a peaceful independence, not through isolation, but through self-connection and self-respect. Happiness without anyone does not mean rejecting people, it means not needing them to validate your life. Continuing this journey of how to be happy without anyone as an older person, we now step into a deeper layer of fulfillment, creating meaning not from social circles but from your presence in the world. Many believe purpose only comes from relationships, but purpose is born from contribution, however small. When you wake up knowing you still matter, solitude feels lighter. Meaning can come from helping, sharing, teaching, or simply existing with kindness. If mobility is limited or your energy varies, that does not diminish your value. Contribution is not measured by scale or applause. It is measured by sincerity. Think about what you have learned through the years. What wisdom rests quietly inside you? You can pour that wisdom into activities that do not require a large social circle. Maybe you volunteer a few hours at a local center when possible, or help remotely through online mentoring if you prefer staying home. Perhaps you write your memories, record voice reflections, or leave thoughtful notes for the future. Contribution can be as simple as being kind to strangers you pass, smiling at someone who looks tired, holding the door, or offering patience instead of frustration. These small acts reflect quiet humanity, and they build a sense of belonging to the world without needing to be surrounded by friends. You are not invisible, you are part of the fabric of life, and your kindness travels quietly but deeply. Remaining with the theme of being happy without depending on anyone, connection still plays a role, but in a new form. You do not need close friendships or a busy social life to feel connected. Instead, you can enjoy gentle, low-pressure interactions that bring warmth without emotional reliance. A brief chat with a neighbor, a greeting to someone walking their dog, a friendly exchange with a cashier, or joining light community activities without expecting deep bonds. These tiny interactions sprinkle life with human warmth while protecting your emotional independence. You control the distance, and you choose when and how to interact. Even simply being around others in public spaces, parks, libraries, markets, community gardens, can lift your mood without requiring commitments. Observing life reminds you you are still part of a living world. And if you enjoy technology, online classes, virtual discussions, or watching interviews and documentaries can give you intellectual companionship without emotional dependence. This form of connection allows you to feel present in society while building happiness from within, not from attachment. You are proving to yourself that you can participate in the world without needing anyone to complete you. To continue understanding how to be happy without anyone as an older person, we must talk about emotional resilience and self-kindness. Emotional waves come and go, And there will be days when loneliness visits like an unwelcome shadow. That is normal. The path is not to erase emotion but to move through it with grace. When sadness appears, acknowledge it gently instead of resisting. Feelings do not weaken you, they remind you you are human. Instead of thinking I am alone, shift toward thoughts like I am learning myself, or I am growing through this season. Practice grounding activities like breathing slowly, sitting with quiet music, or meditating for even a few minutes. Let emotion rise and fall without letting it define you. Self-compassion is essential. Many older adults judge themselves harshly for not having friends or family around. But comparison is a silent thief. Life unfolded, and you are still here, still trying, still evolving. That speaks to strength, not weakness. Offer yourself the same understanding you would offer someone you love. When loneliness surfaces, counter it with gentle routines. A warm drink, a walk, writing thoughts down, or listening to voices of wisdom. Your resilience grows every time you choose peace over self-criticism. Happiness comes not from avoiding solitude but from embracing yourself fully within it. As we stay aligned with the theme of being happy without anyone, consider the value of legacy. Legacy does not require children, friends, or a large audience. Legacy can be quiet. It can be a handwritten notebook of memories or lessons you want the world to remember. It can be organizing old photos and writing a sentence behind each one. It may be recording voice notes that carry your laughter, your thoughts, your stories. It can be planting flowers that bloom long after you stop tending them, or passing down recipes, traditions, and values in written form. Legacy is simply leaving a trace of your presence, however gentle, so your life echoes into tomorrow. Think of your life like a book. You are writing the final chapters, not in sorrow or regret, but in wisdom and peace. This is your chance to articulate what you believe, what you learned, and what you wish others would understand. You are not fading. You are concluding with clarity and grace. Many spend a lifetime surrounded by people yet never truly know themselves. If solitude has given you self-depth, then you hold something precious. You can craft a personal motto or philosophy that reflects your journey. It does not need to impress anyone. It only needs to be true for you. As we bring this reflection on how to be happy without anyone toward closure, remember that solitude is not emptiness, it is space. Space for peace. Space for thought. Space to return to yourself. You have learned to embrace quiet, build routines, care for your body and mind, explore interests, find purpose in contribution, enjoy light connection without dependency, build emotional resilience, and shape a legacy. These are not survival tactics. They are foundations for self-fulfillment. Happiness without anyone is not about rejecting people or pretending isolation is always easy. It is about realizing you are more than your relationships. You are an entire world within one human being. You have lived, witnessed, endured, and grown. Now you are discovering how to be whole on your own terms. Some days may feel light, some heavy, but you are not defined by circumstance. You are defined by how you respond, how you carry yourself, and how you fill your own hours. So as this journey continues beyond these words, remind yourself often, you are allowed to be content without anyone. You are allowed to enjoy your own company. You are allowed to build a life that does not depend on being needed, seen, or accompanied. Solitude is not a punishment. It can become a sanctuary. And happiness, when it grows from within, remains steady no matter who comes or goes. You are not alone when you have yourself. You are not empty when you carry wisdom. And you are not finished. Your story continues, quietly meaningful and deeply your own.